Hello, and welcome back. We're going to be talking about a pretty obscure band by the name of Druid. This band definitely had released a EP prior to this title, Four Curses, which I could have talked about, but I didn't. So, there you have that. This is definitely a pretty interesting album. This definitely seems to mix quite a bit of doom within their mix, and it's definitely got a 70s sound as well to it. Of course, I talked about Tyrant. That's had a bit of a doom sound to them as well, even Sabotage. But here, this band takes it a bit to a more 70s style sound, but still is definitely US power metal. It's just, yeah. Eric Sager definitely has your typical doom voice at times. Definitely, maybe like he's definitely somewhere within like Messiah Marcelin of both Mercy and Candlemass. He's definitely got that pure 70s sound to his singing, but just backed up also with some at times even some power metal-esque riffing with some, of course, your doom pacing. It's just that type of album. It's actually at times not too bad. It's definitely a pretty enjoyable one. But this also goes to some really weird parts as well, and we're definitely going to be talking about some of those in a moment. But album starts up with Word of the Lord. Not sure if it's a Christian track because since their lyrics are definitely like horror, fantasy, yeah. But there's also some other good tracks in there that I really dug. Twin Towers. Yes, this is before 9/11 that happened, 2001. Who knows? Maybe some of these bands really kind of told what, held the future for us. Yeah, I really kind of... That was said pretty damn precisely. Alright, so, yeah, not bad. It's definitely a good track. Brand New Messiah, pretty good track as well. Then we get the Joker, Take the Thrashers Surfing. Yeah, but this is a bit of a punk sort of track. It's got a bit of a punky attitude. It's very fast-paced. It's got a good sound to it, but the thing is, with the tracks such as that, or like a title, Take the Thrasher Surfing, really? Yeah, we're definitely getting to some weird parts, but that doesn't end up taking the cake for the weirdest one. But we'll definitely get to that. It's going to be the last track. If you've heard this album, you know what track I might be talking about. We got Claw, fine track, not too bad, Back from the Past. This is definitely around 6 minutes long, but it's definitely also got some riff progressions as well. Starts out very good, but also ends with a Chris Craft just shredding on his guitar solo. Very kind of similar to, Metal Taco and Manax Attack and your typical shrapnel shit. So definitely kind of your shred moment on the sound. Not bad, but good. But then it's not, again, it's not bad, but it's not anything that's definitely worth, going home for. Then we got Nightmare, which is okay. Dark Travel, fine. Again, I'm just pointing out some songs that I dug. Not really a whole lot in here that I dug. Again, it's a good album, but some of the sound is okay. But we do need to talk about the last track, titled Crossover. Yeah, I'm moving forward and shit, cause yes, I'm looking at the fucking screen. Again, titles just don't want to freaking come at me, because again, this is an album I didn't really listen to all that much. This was like the second time I heard it before doing this video. But the one that still grabbed me, that still really jumped at me, is this last track. And this is when I said that we're gonna get to probably the most weirdest moment on this album, and probably the one that has probably the most ridiculous sort of meaning to it, is crossover. Like I said, this track, when I first heard it, it was sounding very weird. Like it's almost very ambient sounding at times. It's bass or what. This is just a keyboard synth. At first I'm like, is this going to turn into a song? But then I heard these words. The devil came out from hell and squished my eyeball and ripped my ear off and ate it. I'm like really trying to process what the hell I had heard on that, listening to it the first time. I'm like, just fucking look around, just for the hell of it. And it's like, I heard that, and I'm like, did I just fucking hear that? That's what I just said. What I said, it was what was going through my mind. I was like, the fuck? The devil ripped my ear off and ate it? Though it went, the devil came up from hell and squished my eyeball and ripped my ear off and ate it. That's pretty much the whole fucking track. So I guess we know that Satan is a fucking cannibal then. Jesus. And that's the whole fucking track. The track is pretty much around 27 seconds. This band was obviously on drugs when they were writing this album, because this is as weird as you can get for a freaking US power metal album that definitely ends up mixing like doom, and this is just fucking bizarre at times, especially that last track, which is what ends it, is probably the most bizarre fucking way to end a goddamn album. I laughed. I laughed pretty hard at that, because I couldn't believe what I heard. The devil came out from hell and squished my eyeball and ripped my ear off and ate it. What the fuck? Yeah, lost for words for what the hell I had fucking heard. And it still is the most ridiculous thing that ever get put on. But yeah. This album was also released with different artwork. Original one was released through Crossbone Records, and a very cheesy artwork with like some fucking witch lady, whatever. Because the album's titled Vampire Cult. But then you got the Black Dragon Records artwork, which is kind of like a bizarre version of Judas Priest's Screaming for Vengeance. Yes, the artwork for the Black Dragon is like a weird, just bizarre representation of that artwork. So there you have it. Yeah, this is just at times a very batshit album at times, especially with the crossover with that fucking word. That spoken word. So, if you have heard this album, what are your thoughts? If you have any thoughts, you can post your comments down below. Let's just get to the next album.